Oh, it's time to go. Ooh, yeah. Straight to the chaos.
And straight to the chaos. We are here. It's MLH and well, I'm sorry. Today I'm Luke Longwalker alongside Captain Boof. Captain Boof, aka Dougie, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Feels good to
yeah,
be free, to be able to go wherever I want, leave the state.
yeah.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, we're on a little bit early today because I've got a little kind of disclaimer that I got to do before we get started, and then also, I mean, we got tons to talk about, right? So I know people will be coming in, and I probably surprised a lot of people by going early, but I'm going to ask everybody first if we started an hour early, say 12 Eastern time, would that work for everybody in chat first off? um and I am curious, like, if that works, because I when I first started the show, I accommodated for everybody, right? And I just I wanted everything to be cool, a good time for everybody to be here, et cetera, et cetera. But now we have a little bit of flexibility, so I'm wondering if the chat, the people that are here live, um, if that's okay, because um, going earlier has always been on my mind, and I would rather, so we could, facilitate things and get things done. Okay, so in chat, everybody's saying, "What's up, chat?" By the way, we got. Let me go back to the beginning. Janet from Another Planet was first down in there. Traveling survivalist with the popcorn. You're gonna need the popcorn today because there is plenty to talk about. Brandon James is in there. Drifter Wars has been saying a lot of interesting things. I hope you guys are paying attention to Drifter Wars in there,
Yeah.
and I have too. I am looking for a Chumley stream, by the way. If anybody has a copy of that stream that he did yesterday, can you please send it to me, or send me a link, or the video itself, so that way I have it for my archives? Because apparently he's been on a rampage with legal documents. So um, I need everything I can get just so I can
Huh.
put this thing to rest. Drifter Wars is in there. Liquid Silk, aka No Name, is in there. Wendy is in there. Wendy, you prompted me to start early, you know. Let's see. Yeah, Wendy said that he sent out 2 legal notices. Cricket Cinema in the house, the lovely Southern Yankee in there. Thank you both for being Monster Squad members. Same to you, Chris. Chris on the drums, my dude. Cinderella is in the house. Marth Meringue. Who else do we got in here? Riddle is in the house. What's up, Riddle? Or are you DOS, or are you Dad Ant? I don't know. Which one are you today, Riddle? Dogs Rule is in the house. Who else is here? L. Ron Liar is in the house. What's up, L. Ron? Nice to have you here, as always, buddy. Appreciate you being a Monster Squad member, as always. Bada Vodapest is in the house. Rib Guy is here. Vaughn is here. Okay, so the usual cast of characters in chat. What's up, everybody? All right, let me do this quick disclaimer. Dougie and I did a stream um, in regards to the man who yells at clouds. I did get confirmation 100% that man who yells in clouds is in a mental hospital right now. And if anybody knows anything about the way that I do things on here, mental health is at the forefront of almost anything that I do. And I put that stream on private. Now, I'm not saying I said anything embarrassing on that stream, because that is not the case. I went back and listened. Everything I said was valid. I did not make fun of the possibility of him being in a mental hospital or anything of that nature. But out of respect for what Man Who Yells at Clouds is going through, I took that stream down. I feel really bad that there were a couple people that didn't take offense, but they kind of felt that I was towing the line on that, and the point is well taken, and I don't want anything of any content of mine to be an aggravating factor of what somebody is going through mentally. I know I've been going through the ringer lately here myself, so I did put that I did take that stream down, not because I'm I said anything egregious or anything like that. In fact, in listening to that show, it was purely about um, previous things that Man Who Yells at Clouds was involved in, like singing and stuff like that. But I am never one to kick someone when they're down. Um, and in this case, I just felt that it was the right move to um, to take that stream down. So that stream is down, and it will be down for the foreseeable future. Um, and I am not one to judge. Um, you know, I hope that he gets better, but I also hope that he pays for his crimes. So that's my stance on things. So there you go. That's that on that. Dougie, I think we are going to have one hell of a show today, don't you think?
I think so. Don't we always?
Oh, yeah, we always, but today it just seems like there's a I don't know, it seems like there's a little extra oomph in today's show. It's like CBF is in the house, says in California, unless he is severe, he won't be in very long. As sister of a schizophrenic, I'm familiar with the California system. Well, thank you for that, CBF. I don't The answer is I don't know, CBF. And he could be severe, he could not be. Whatever the case is, I'm not going to go down that road right now. I know that at some point he'll be out, and at some point he's going to have to answer for whatever crimes he's being charged with. And if he's innocent until proven guilty, so we just have to assume innocence until the justice system does its thing. And then at which point, I still won't make fun of his mental health because that's not who I am. But I hope he does get better because I want him to be in tip top shape. Just like I want Man Bear Big Pig to be in tip top shape mentally when he's going into his charges, when he gets the hammer thrown down on him. The victims definitely deserve justice, Vaughn. I agree with that. Okay, Nannies is in there. What's up, Nannies? Nice to have you here. Let's see. I try to be, Janet says I'm a good man. I try to be as good as I can. I mean, look, I make mistakes too, people. I'm not saying that stream was a mistake because it wasn't. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was as good as it could get, but that was before we had the information, and I don't want anything misconstrued by anybody to say that I'm a hypocrite or that it was hypocritical of me or anything like that, because everybody knows that's not who I am, and that's that's just the way that it is, and that's all I'm going to say about that. What's up, Joe? Nice to have you here. I want SS and his mother to be able to live and not be scared. Yeah, I see. That's the thing. I agree with that as well. I mean, two things can be true at the same time, Rib Guy. Like I could not wish harm on somebody that's in a mental hospital, but I can also wish that they get justice. That the victims of that person get justice when he gets out and he's ready to face the music, right? Kathy, nice to have you in here. You know what? Let's pivot to everybody's favorite segment. I know Dougie really loves this segment. It is, of course, the words of wisdom, and you guys decide who's going to go first, Dougie or I. right, let me pull this off of here. Welcome to Words of Wisdom, everybody. You guys pick who's. Oh, Dougie's going first, according to Wendy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I like that, man. That's perfect.
Yeah. You would like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here. I got a special guest.
Oh, okay. I'm sure.
He's flown in all the way for this. He hasn't made a public, you know, he has
Appearance.
been, appearance in sometimes. So here he
Yeah.
is. As a foreigner, as a father, praying, done praying, in the seminar and done praying, in the seminar and okay, baby bitch, yeah, and you guys ass kicked.
Yeah, thank you, Rocky Balboa. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Rocky, real quick before you go, what you been up to, man?
Just sitting around.
Oh, okay. How's Adrian?
Died.
Yes. Well, yeah. I'm sending condolences to you. I forgot about that in the last movie, Rocky. But thank you very much for being here. And Rocky Balboa, everybody.
Thank you.
Rocky
Thank you.
Balboa.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. All right. I guess that means I'm up next, Dougie. I also have a special guest. uh, Flying all the way from the West Coast. It's Jack Johnson. Jack, come on in. Come on in, Jack. Yeah. So go ahead and take a seat there, right at the mic there. Hi, this is Jack Johnson. MLH has brought me here to do some sort of reading. I hope it's coherent this time because the last time he brought me in, it was just a bunch of gibberish. And I'm looking, and oh boy, it's more gibberish. Okay. Are you done praying? What are you done praying? I'm done praying. If you need like a quick enter, okay. You see what I'm talking about, MLH? This is all gibber. All right, yes, I'm getting paid. Okay. If you need like a quick enter, okay, I said that already. Shall we switch it up a little bit? Let's change to cute little animals. Couldn't you have gotten Dick Cooter to do this, MLH? I mean, what's going on here? All right, Jack. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Have a safe flight back, and the check's in the mail. Dougie,
Yeah.
what do you make of these words here? Words of wisdom. What's up, Anna? Nice to have you here.
Well, I mean, if you would have seen the footage leading up to this, dude making a total mockery of prayer and the Christian faith, and I mean, I could get angry and say a whole lot, but there's really no need. I'm not the one that's gonna be dealing with this. Somebody with a higher power is going to be dealing with it, and not only has he angered everybody here, but now he's angered God, and well, good luck with that. That's all I gotta say. Good luck.
So these words of wisdom are kind of special this week because I know Dougie to be a man of faith, and there's a clip. I believe I believe you saw the same thing I did, right,
Yeah.
Dougie, about him basically making a mockery of prayer and stuff.
It was blasphemy, is what it was.
Yeah, yeah. So I look, I've said it before on this channel. I'm non-denominational, but I felt that what he did in that stream was really disrespectful to a good chunk of the country and a good chunk of the world. So there's that, and then he follows it up with this little gem here, which are definitely words of wisdom. Now, we joke about this segment quite a bit on the show, but I love this segment probably more than almost anything because this segment are his words to a T,
Yeah.
right? To a T. This is this is him in a nutshell. He can't he's scatterbrained.
Yeah.
He goes from one thing to another. I mean, it is insane the amount of BS. By the way, if anybody is watching in chat and they have yesterday's stream of Booferton, please send it to me. I need it because there are some things that he said in there that can be helpful if any type of litigation is brought to me personally. So if anybody in chat has a copy of the stream that he did yesterday, please send it to me via email, mexicanlonghair at gmail.com. Okay. Wendy says it also degrades his own family with the religious bashing. I agree
Yeah. Yeah.
because his family is,
Yeah.
I saw only part of it he privated it, right. That's why I need it, Anna. And I know there's someone that has it. But if you do have it, please send it to me because yeah. What's up, Mandy? Mandy, check your email. Mandy might be joining us today. Jojo's in the house. What's up, Jojo? Speaking of Jojo, we got a couple of great songs coming to you later on in the show that Jojo was very gracious to, um, give to us. So thank you very much, Jojo. The dog barking at him was affecting his concentration. He said it has happened many times before with other dogs, and he normally just moves away. That is the benefit of being homeless, he said. Wow. Okay. Well, good for you, dude. Hope the DA has the part of Sandra threatening to bring back audits haters from the past. Yeah. Well, um, so that's the first thing that we're talking about today. Um, I named today's stream, and today's theme is going to be Chud Wars. And if anybody has seen Star Wars, I'm doing a riff on Star Wars. It's no secret. Hence the picture there. But this really is at this point kind of turning into an actual online war because when you start threatening my friends and my family with legal action, then it does become kind of a war. And just so everybody knows, I'm in this for the long haul. All right. And that's all I'm saying about it. What's up, Stinky Cat? Loving the earlier start, Stinky Cat says. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. I think, I don't know, Dougie and I have to discuss it, Stinky Cat, but it seems like chat's receptive to that. And um, you know, I'm with that. Oh, he's just pointing out your hypocrisy. We're the hypocrites, Dougie, according to
Yeah. Yeah.
Hereford. You don't understand true prayer, but you do predatoring. You're so dumb, Hereford. True prayer. Dougie is a true Christian through and through, and I know that just based on many conversations that I've had with him, Hereford. You're trying to trigger me. You can't trigger me, right? There's no triggering me. There's no predator. The only predator you see one on screen that is a predator lover and protector, right? That's the only predator here. So this predator, hold on, let me show you. I'll give you a better picture. Hold on. There's a better picture of predator right here. There you go. Those are predators. You see? That's it. So there's no triggering here. I'm here for the oh boy. Never mind. Whatever. Whatever. That David B? That's probably David B. All the trolls are in force, man. Hey, CBF, I know you're a mod in there. You know, you take care of business. If anybody in chat gets harassed, then just get rid of them.
David B.
Yeah.
You know, I was just talking about you the other day, about how great of a father you are. You put the pig in front of your child and your grandchildren. That's a real good move there, dummy ass. You know, Gimp, to put a fat man who's a disgusting slob in front of your own kids, your own family, speaks volumes of the kind of person you are. But I knew that about you when we kind of had our little altercation there in Boss Talks. I mean, you didn't do anything other than let's go over on panel. Let's go up on panel. It's like, dude, we're doing our talking right now. Do it. Let's go for it. It's happening now. And you backed down. You didn't do nothing. I was pushing your buttons to see what you're made of, because guys do that. We'll kind of push to see what they're made of. And dude, I found out real fast what you're made of. You're a wimp. You are the Gimp. And when you put the man bear pig in front of your child and 2 grandchildren, you know, that's pretty pathetic if you ask me. You can't get any worse than that. I mean, you follow a man around kissing his ass constantly. I've never seen anything like it. Only thing I can figure is that you're in love with the dude, because that's the only thing that makes sense here. But hey, you know, it is what it is.
No, you're not, Hereford. You're a hypocrite. Learn that word, just like Man Bear Pig did. Learn that word. Just learn it and love it.
Don't let this kind of stuff is
no. Here's this is what I think of the whole thing. I think David B is one of these droopy soldiers here. Let's watch the latest ad that we got here, Dougie. This is this is Chudley Strikes Back.
Oh.
Darth Chudley is on a rampage. His empire of stormtroopies are firmly in his grasp in the follow-up sequel to the surprise hit Chud Warz. In The Chudley Strikes Back, Darth Chudley uses copyright strikes to lash out at his foes to vanquish them. Even in a world of fair use, no one is safe from his wrath. Will Chudley tighten his grip on the Empire, or will the rebellious forces of the MLH Federation overcome the odds and restore balance to the universe? Find out in the latest blockbuster from George Mucus. Not responsible for Force Lightning striking you down for blasphemy, Frankie beating you up while you try to use Force Lightning on him, stinking like Jabba the Chud, or death. The Chudley Strikes Back. Go ahead, copyright. Make his day.
Damn. Chudley
Wow.
Strikes Back.
Wow.
Yeah. There's so much to talk about, Dougie, because he copyright struck Hellgear and he copyright struck KT PETA.
What?
Yeah, 2 copyright strikes.
For what?
Yeah, and he was successful. He got him in, you know. And I keep telling people you have to change the content, right? You have to change it up, pause it, do commentary, stuff like that, you know. I don't comment often, Sarah says, but in my opinion, he lost his mind when he saw Lara with Streets and Surge. Yeah.
Oh. Are you a little bit jealous there, Pudwink?
Pudwink.
Are you just a little upset there, flock of flies.
Yeah. So this is just an ad, uh, to kind of. And by the way, there was a little nod to Hellgear in there. That was the actual copyright strike on Hellgear. I took a screen. Um, but you know, that's where he is now. That's where he dwells. He knows that he's against the ropes, Dougie, if we're using
Yeah.
boxing terms. He knows that. He knows that we're uh got him up against the ropes. There's nothing he can do. The end is near, right? The end
It
is nigh.
is.
And
He realizes that. That's why he's striking out at so many people right now.
yeah, what's up, Steeler fan? Nice to have you in here. David Z says, or Drifter Wars says, David Z is so boring with his mansplaining. Even MVP rolled his eyes and said, "Here we go. Get ready for the mansplaining." When he saw David Z pop up on panel. Well,
Jeez, man, even your own king doesn't like you kissing his ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, dude, it's been an eventful.
Maybe you've tasted the shit stain of the family name one too many times.
Oh man, every time you say that, I love pulling up this little gem. Yeah. I have to censor it because Man Bear Pig will give me a privacy complaint. See, there's kind of a Dougie, being on these YouTube streets for as long as I have, there's kind of a YouTube street code,
Yeah.
And one of the lowest things that you can do to another streamer in particular is do a copyright strike, which sometimes they're valid. Like some people have stolen my work, and some people have altered my work. I know Starchy did one time,
Yeah.
and she took that short down because she knows she altered it. And when you do that, that's against terms of service. And if you do that, that's not only a strike, that's a get out of YouTube card, So she definitely took it down because she got scared. And the other thing that you can do that is really below the belt type of shit is privacy complaints. That's the other below the belt type thing.
Well, he does quite a bit of stuff below the belt.
Everything is below the belt with him.
Yeah.
Dougie, everything. Rox is in the house. What's up,
now?
Jen?
Are the hot dogs below the belt now, or is that still up above the belt?
Oh well, I
mean, he's been sucking them down. I'm beginning to wonder when he's going to decide to.
Well, if you notice,
go the next step further on those hot dogs,
Well, if you notice in this picture, I mean, he's wielding actually, it's a grilled hot dog this time, Dougie. It's not just a cold hot dog. So maybe he's evolving a little bit.
Yeah, well, he wants it warm for down there, I guess.
I guess, man. But yeah. David Z bullies women. He takes a page right out of Chumley. Here's the thing, though. How do you do the privacy complaint? You gotta just go to YouTube and look at the guidelines, Mandy, and you gotta know the timestamp of whatever stream. Anybody can do that. See, that's the thing. If you feel like you've been wronged and you want to remain private, you can.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, cool. Flea says, where actually is the belt? Because all I see is FUPA. Laptop restarted and running well. Hate modding on phone. Yeah, thank you. CBF and Flea, be on high alert. There are trolls in chat. So just be on high alert. If it gets too much, just let them go. You guys have my authority to do that. I don't like to block people unless they break the chat rules, which are scrolling at the bottom, and I do reserve the right to change the rules as I see fit, even though I haven't changed the rules.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he can't strike everyone. Well, apparently he sent out legal notices yesterday, so Ooh, I'll be looking at my mailbox, every day with bated breath to make sure, you know, hopefully I don't get one for your sake, Man Bear Pig, because I'm not going to be pretty. Erie Forever's in chat. Erie, thank you for being
Yeah.
a Monster Squad member. I
All,
really
all I got to
appreciate
say is I know this for a fact. MLH has his I's dotted and his T's crossed. So,
it. I really
yeah,
do.
if you think you're hitting a wounded duck or somebody that doesn't know what the heck's going on, boy, do you got a thing coming.
I've only been an activist for decades here in Denver, Dougie. I've seen the legal system play out. I'm not going to claim to be an expert like Man Bear Pig. I would never
Yeah.
represent myself in court. That's another thing that you got coming. Uh, you know, can I troll still? Of course not. Pick Nami's in the house. What's up, Nami?
Nami.
I am prepared. Okay. But nothing can prepare you for what's coming to you, Man Bear Pig. You probably will be, if I get any type of legal action against me, you probably will be sitting in a prison cell wondering when my countersuit is coming. That's what's going to happen. All right. I'm giving you a little bit of heads up, right? I mean, I shouldn't. I mean, but you have to know it's coming, right? It's a pretty obvious move to because if somebody brings something very frivolous to me, it's not going to go very far. I've won every court case I've ever been in. Never anything criminal. So, just saying. I'm sure you wouldn't lay your legal case on a lie. Oh, absolutely not, Wendy. If I the second hear my words, everybody. The second I get a legal notice in the mail or served to me in person, whatever the case may be, that's when you won't hear a word from me, right? You won't hear a word. You guys won't even know that I got served unless you hear it through the grapevine, unless Man Bear Pig says it himself, you know? All right. That's it on that, Dougie. I don't have anything else to say. I mean, the copyright strikes are really,
Yeah.
really a
Give me
low
a second here.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly, there's two things as YouTube streamers. We're all struggling on YouTube, right? We're all struggling for relevance or money or whatever the case may be. Uh, I know that it's a struggle for me to reach the $100 every month. I really struggle to reach that. I mean, when I get that, it's a huge sigh of relief, and it's like a little bit extra. You know what I mean? So anything I get from YouTube is like a blessing. I never count on it because I can't. You see what I'm saying? I don't have that luxury. A lot of people have that luxury, you know. From his no regret stream he did, I can just imagine how bad his last night stream was. Yeah, it was from what I heard, Martha, it was pretty bad. If he had no regrets, why did he delete the stream? Well, he didn't delete it. He just put it on private. You know, that's the
All
thing.
right, I'm back.
Okay. I hope somebody has that stream and can send it to me because I need it. I really do need it.
Please here.
Flea is here. What's up,
Hmm.
Flea? Yeah, he did. He's a coward. It's just. But see, here's the thing. He's so dumb. Yeah, I need to talk to Dad Ant about it, Mandy, because um, I have to. I have to get that stream because he said some stupid shit in that stream. He threatened Becky. I don't know if anybody caught that yesterday. He threatened Becky. He said that he's going to scrub her from the internet. What does that mean? What's up,
I
HCO?
think
Nice
that
to
is
meet
a
you.
threat.
It is a threat. Mandy says she'll be on in a minute. She's got to put her laundry in. Okay.
So is that what he's doing now? Is making threats now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what we are doing now?
Yeah.
MLA or
Yeah.
M Bear Pig? Is that what we're doing now? Is making threats?
Well, he
Is
likes to
that
hit.
the floor that we're walking on now?
Yeah, yeah. Riddle says she has the part about Becky. Okay, good. Good. I need the whole stream though. I want the whole stream. 5 minutes on yours, Mrs. J. Be careful with that. Put it on private so that way he can't strike you or anything.
He owned his own home when he was in his 20s.
He inherited it from his uncle, sold it, and then lost the money to a scammer. Yeah, that sounds about right. They, them. Yeah, I got you, Mandy.
So see, he gets something for free and just frivels it
Yeah.
off. Doesn't mean anything to him. See, a person that goes out and earns the money and buys their house. See, that's the person that I'd say they owned a home. He didn't own the home. It was inherited to him, and we know what happened because we know the truth because we found out from his sister. So we know how that all lays out. He's a lying sack of crap is what he is.
Yeah, and Drifter Wars was saying
earn any money to buy a house. He can't even earn enough money to buy a damn RV.
Yeah.
Please.
Drifter Wars was saying that that he was talking about Kitty and how we're using Kitty.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Or
We're using Kitty to get to him or some shit. I don't know. Man. It's like,
yeah.
It's like, really? Like Kitty's a grown-ass woman. She can do what she wants to do.
If anything, Kitty's probably using us to using our platform to get our words out to be able to go at him. And I don't got no problem with it. I say go for it. I'm gladly to give her the platform to be able to voice what she feels.
100%.
We're not making her do it. We're not telling her what to say. There's no telling or making Kitty do anything. Kitty's a strong woman. I don't see any man telling her what to do.
Yeah.
No, I don't see it. You know, maybe her husband. Her husband's probably the only man that could get her to do some stuff, or her dad. But she seems like a strong woman. She doesn't seem like the kind that would.
Yeah, this the grifting.
We're making her. Yeah, we're really making her.
Yeah, this the grifting portion of the show. Everybody, if you have a few extra bucks, you want to become a member, please do so. Definitely helps out. Like I said, I struggle to get the $100 every month, y'all.
Yeah,
you know.
Mama acetone.
CBF. Yeah,
CBF. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, is 1,000.
Kitty is 1,000 times more.
Yeah, than what he'll ever be. Yeah, 100%. You know what? I say we play a song now.
No, he's in the shadows of his sister. When his sister should be in the shadows of him. He should be the one that's out there being the patriarch of the family, seeing that his parents are getting up there in age and stuff. But he's not doing that. He's incapable of doing that. Could you imagine him being the head of a family?
Yeah. And
I mean, we'll see what he is, but
here's the thing. Ellie and I did the interview, right, with him on Saul's channel, which we were invited to do that.
Yeah.
Right. And then I guess she was impressed with the way that we were asking the questions. And I said, you're welcome to come anytime. Yeah. And I decided to extend a link to her. Right.
And that was it.
And she's been great ever since.
Yeah.
And I send her the link every time because I said, and I'm a man of my word, Dougie. I said, you're more than welcome to come back anytime because you've been awesome and candid and honest. Things that Man Bear Pig cannot be. When has he ever been honest? Rocks in a box with the 5 gifted Monster Squad memberships. If you got a gifted membership from Rocks, make sure you say thank you. Hey, did we catch any people from the censored chat? That would be fantastic. Can you imagine inheriting a house, Flea says, and then losing it? Mr. Flea and I have had to work our asses off for years to get our own home, and we were married decades by the time we could afford it. Yeah, 100%. 100%, Flea. No. All of us.
Yeah.
I ended up losing mine because of divorce and all that, but yeah, it's the same thing. Look at this, CBF with the 10. Moderating for Griff. Just another day in California. There you go, CBF. Thank you, CBF, as always. I appreciate you. Cricket, thank you for that link, man. I really appreciate that. You know, for like substitute mods, Cricket and CBF have been doing a pretty good job. What's up, Buttercup? Another one of our great mods here. We have a good mod team on the channel, and I really appreciate
Except for me.
Well, yeah. Brenda Baldoff completes the trio there of awesome names in chat. What's up, Brenda? Nice to have you here. Hope you're having a great day. That's kind of what hardworking people do.
Yeah, when has he ever been a hardworking people?
Yeah.
He does a little bit of hard work and he starts bitching and moaning about it, and then he leaves.
Yeah.
He's allergic to hard work. He can't stand it.
Yeah. Foxy's in the house. What's up, Foxy? Nice to have you here, as always. It's been wild. It's been a wild week or two, guys. Quite frankly, Dougie, I'm a little exhausted, dude. I'm kind of tired. I'm thinking that we take Thanksgiving week off, Dougie, because I think we could all use it. I mean, I know money aside, money aside, I could just use the time, and I know Bernie and I need to, need to connect a little more. She's going through some stuff at work. I'm going through stuff here, so it's just one of those things. I don't know. We'll talk about it after the show, Dougie. But I've been thinking about that, man. Maybe taking like Thanksgiving week off, or even the last week of November off, just to actually we can't, because doesn't it the 24th isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me look at the calendar here. That's not Thanksgiving, is it? No, 27th is Thanksgiving. Well, we definitely can't take the 24th off, but I say we take the rest of that week off, man. Have Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll discuss it off air. And I'm discussing off air shit on air. I hate doing that, but he's crashing out so hard, Annabelle says, on a sick one. Yeah, on a sick one, he is crashing out. We've discussed that on the show before. But before we discuss that further, let's hear a song from our lovely and talented JoJo Bananas. Here's Booferton RV.
Rolling the night, are you living, feeling alright? He said, what if I move? No one replied, alone in his Booferton RV, taking the ride, K.O. calling powder inside, Booferton RV, dreams floating all night. Booferton RV, cruising the line, K.O. front, feeling divine, rules who needs them, he don't comply, Booferton RV, life reaching the sky. Blasting loud, moving solo, standing unbound. Names kept like graffiti, glow, Booferton RV, throne running the show. Booferton RV, rolling the line, K.O. front, feeling divine. Booferton, I'll be riding all night. I'll be air powder inside. K-Ho fun on, it's a wild ride. Booferton, I'll be home, hold on tight.
Yeah. Oh shit! What is that? Hold on. Damn it! Hold on.
Oh, we must be going into the kingdom, huh?
I'm telling you, man. Like,
Kingdom of
have
Booferton.
my elf ears on and everything, man.
The
You know?
kingdom of Booferton.
Kingdom of Booferton. I always like to end on this one. The end caught me really quick.
Yeah.
Here, but
Well, you should go and look at the father of.
actually, I think this is a picture of. Hold on. I think this is a picture of Chi herself. Hold on, let me.
Well, it could be. I couldn't figure it out, but yeah, there's definitely.
Get it loaded here.
I mean, if it's not her, it's somebody that definitely resembles her. Has a family characteristic there, huh?
Here we go. Oh man, I'm starting to lose my voice again, Dougie. I don't know what's up with that, man.
Dude, you gotta stop that boofing, man. It'll get you every time.
No more boofing. Let's see what's up in chat here. MVP ruined hot dogs for me. Internet died again. What's up, Beachcomber? Nice to have you here. Very cool song by JoJo, by the way.
Yes, it was.
Let's see. All right, Mandy. The great
Flea. Dad, is that you?
Hold on.
Can you move it off to the side so you can see both faces at the same time?
I can't, dude. I can't. It won't let me move it, man. It just in the middle there. That's why I'm like,
I mean, both are scary.
Like every time I see it, it's like, it's funny, that actor, I think he passed away not too long ago, but really nice guy by all accounts. That guy that played Jaws in 007.
He was in the movie the golfer one with Adam Sandler.
Yeah. What is that one? Not Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, he's in that movie.
We got Mandy up here. Mandy, how are you?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm still sort of waking up, but second cup of coffee.
Yeah. I want to start the show a little bit earlier, but a lot of people are saying some people are saying no, you're more of the probably keep it as it is, right Mandy?
I like it as it is.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll talk offline and see how it's gonna go. But
I kind of like how it is too. But
yeah. So, what are you thinking about the latest latest news that he's striking people with copyrights and he's lashing out legally to certain people? I'm waiting with bated breath for my paperwork, Mandy. Do you expect any paperwork, Mandy?
I mean, he's been threatening that as well. And he also would frequently say, I hope Louis sues them all, and stuff like that. I did try and copyright strike him because he took part of one of my videos, but it ended up not sticking for some reason. Whatever. But he ended up deleting it anyway.
Well, he doesn't delete anything. He just
or private.
Yeah, he privates it. And by the way, if anybody has yesterday's Man Bear Pig stream, I would love to have that stream. Maybe I got maybe a small incentive. I'll send you, I don't know, a 25 pack of songs from the archive, and you know, but I need that stream because in it, there were some interesting things said. Let's just put it that way. He is.
Trying to silence a lot of people.
Oh man, he's really trying really hard.
I
Uh,
mean, how, like, it would cost so much money to try and sue all the people that he says he's going to sue.
Oh, I
uh,
know.
yeah,
It ain't gonna happen. It's all talk.
he doesn't like to release money. That's the thing.
Especially from when people are out of state. It's so much harder
Right.
to do that shit.
Yeah.
MLH Doss said, Martha said that Doss said she has it.
Oh fuck yes, Doss. If Doss is listening, or if somebody can get a hold of Doss, actually, I think let me email right now while we're on the air. Hold on, I'm going to compose an email to Doss. I believe I have Doss email. Let me. Hey there. I'm doing this in real time. If you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't.
Everyone wants to stuff me for Thanksgiving. And then Big Davy Gravy B standing behind him with I don't know, it looks like a lustful smile on his face going gobble, gobble.
Yesterday's Man Bear Pig stream. Yeah, in it, Mandy, there was a lot of stuff said. Apparently he sent out legal notices to a couple of people yesterday. I don't know what that means per se.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I know. I mean, it's always
You can't say my name and talk about me anymore. You have to cease to say that. You have to leave me out of your mouth.
yeah.
Well, for one, we don't stick you in our mouth. You do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I tried copyright striking him, when you do that process, you have to put your legal information in. And so the address that and the phone number that I don't know what phone number it is that I got back, but the address is his parents. So he uses his parents' address for things.
Oh, wow. So he's putting out his parents' address to the
Yep.
enemy, and he says that we're the ones that are going to go out and eat his cat, but he's giving out the address to where the cat lives. Oh, wow.
I already
What a
talked to Kitty
brainiac.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
Kitty said that they already knew that he uses his parents'
Yeah.
address for things.
yeah.
But I mean, come on. Nobody's eating the cat. Why would anybody eat a cat?
Oh, yeah, what is up with that? I have never understood where all that came from.
Well,
what?
okay, it's he started it actually. If you want to go way back, I mean, this was years ago. Apparently, I don't know if it was Red that said it, but someone had said something about eating his cat, that like they were gonna go and eat his cat. And from that point on, he's ran with that for how many fucking years now? Like 4 years, I think, 3, 4 years now. It's
No
like
one's gonna eat the cat.
no one is we made that point on this show a long time ago, Mandy. We spoke about it. Like we made fun of it. Look, I even have look, let me show you guys.
We
Look,
make fun of it because it's his words. We
Right.
use his
Yeah.
words. And as far as the cat is concerned, man, everybody here loves cats. Everybody likes cats. Nobody's going to be eating no damn cat.
No, nobody here, at least that I know of in this country, eats cats. I know another country that's a thing and that's their thing, but I mean, look, they're companions, right? I mean, cats are neurotic, but they're fucking cool as fuck, you know? I mean, I love cats. I really like cats, man. If I
I
could
have 2 of my own.
yeah. Bernie, if Bernie
And do you ever think about eating them at any time during the day? Does that cross your
No.
mind? Yeah.
No.
So where's he getting this?
yeah. Rocks
Is
is
it
a
because
vegetarian.
he's thinking about eating them? Because you know he always likes to deflect. So is he deflecting his need, his want to eat a cat?
Yeah.
That would be weird.
He's been talking the cat eating stuff for 3 years, Barbara says.
I think he's eaten a cat before.
Buttercup says
I think this is where this is coming from.
it wouldn't shock me, Dougie, because I mean
He was homeless in his RV and in his van one night, and he was hungry. He didn't have no money. This was before he hit it big and everything, and he's seen a stray cat up there, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't strike me as a hunter type. Like, I don't think he could actually shoot anything
He's definitely
or
not
catch anything in the wild.
100% man.
well, he did pick up a tortoise that had rabbit pee all over it. He did do that. And he didn't wipe it off his hands, and he probably went into his RV and fixed himself a sandwich and stuff, or fixed him out. He probably grabbed a few raw hot dogs, shoved it down his throat with rabbit pee all over him, and then he proceeded to go into the house that the people that he's staying with, and he went in there and had dinner that night and got his fingers and, oh, I need some butter on my bread, because we know he doesn't use a knife. He just uses his fingers.
Oh my
he
God.
wiped the butter on his bread, and there's the butter sitting on the plate on the table. And everybody else is using the butter, and it has rabbit pee all over it.
You know, there's a word for that in Spanish, Dougie. It's called cochino, which is actually, it translates into pig, which is very apt. But the other kind of connotation is that you're filthy, right? Like you're a filthy pig.
He is filthy.
Yeah.
The dude quite literally picked up a tortoise that he watched a rabbit pee on. And he picked it up, and you could see the pee on the shell, and he's touching it.
God.
Now, I don't know how many of you have ever had pet rabbits, but I can honestly say that rabbit pee is some of the most rank pee that you can. Ooh, it's potent. And he's touching that.
Dougie,
I had a chinchilla. Their pee is really sticky and very acidic.
well, here's the thing, like Dougie, I mean, the stench isn't going to be a deterrent for him. Let's be real here. I'm going to pull up something here. Hold on.
That's true.
Look, I mean, looking like that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, everybody that's ever been around him says that he stinks like to high heaven. So that wouldn't even be a deterrent. Like that's not even.
See, even Anna says that rabbit pee smells really bad.
Yeah, Rox says I'm a vegetarian. I almost got there at one point, Rox. I was almost there. But I was lacking protein. What's lacking protein?
I mean, answer this. I'm going to ask this question. How many of you would allow this man into a kennel or a space that you had your pets locked in? Would you let him be in there with your pets like that? I know I wouldn't, knowing what he's done to animals in the past, how he's neglected them and stuff. And we've seen how Foxy reacts, because I'm one to believe that, because Foxy does. I know dogs. Yeah. Foxy is not an aggressive dog.
No.
Foxy's a happy-go-lucky, loves everybody. But for some reason, he does not like Man Bear Pig. And I think that's because Man Bear Pig abused him, probably got pissed off at Laura and figured, he took it out on the dog. I don't want to watch this damn dog. And you know damn well he took it out. His anger, he took it out on that damn dog. Yeah. And the dog's like, hell no, man, I don't like you no more.
Yeah. Let me get caught up on chat here. Vaughn says cats just aren't good eats.
So would you allow him in with your pets? Would you want him anywhere around? I mean, it's like if you knew somebody was abusive to children, would you want him around your children?
No, after that story about the ducks, why would anybody trust him around any animal, Dougie?
Yeah, and I honestly don't remember how Foxy reacted to him when they were all in Seattle with me. But Foxy was such a happy, lovely dog, like so fluffy. Yeah. Oh my God, that dog is so soft.
Yeah. Really?
So soft. It's so cute.
Pyrex says if you want to eat a cat, you don't have to go to suburban Chicago to find one. I agree. Brenda says, can you imagine what he consumes in his mouth every day from his own damn hands because he doesn't wash them? Oof, I shudder to think.
Like, does he not even use hand sanitizer?
No, man. Never. I've never seen him use any type of soap or
so. Mandy, you've met him.
Yes.
Okay, Mandy, I ask everybody that has ever met him, did he smell?
Honestly, at that time, no. And I mean, I'm sure he showers occasionally. I did give him a hug. And I have a very horrible sense, well, not a horrible sense of smell. I smell way too sensitively.
Yeah.
So at the time, no, because I guess maybe he knew he was going into a venue. I don't know, but
Yeah.
and at the time, like I was already like on the no DOA side of things anyway,
Yeah.
and so I was civil to him. I mean, I have no reason, at the time at least, I had no reason
Yeah.
to like hate him or cause any trouble. So yeah, I talked to him and he was nice enough. But I didn't like sit around him like the whole time they were here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
Um,
and CBF are the only two that I've asked a lot of people that have been around him. You two are the only ones that have said that you didn't smell anything. But
yeah, if
majority,
I had,
I'd
I
say about
wouldn't have hugged
90%.
him.
What's that?
If I had, I wouldn't have hugged him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say
Um,
90% of people that have met him say he smells.
So let's get into this, Mandy.
yeah.
Why are you? Apparently, you're. I don't know if he's exactly called you a bad actor, but
Oh, for
but
sure.
but why are you on the list? Because I'm wondering that myself. Why are you on the list of bad actors now?
So, um, over a year ago, I helped some people call out Louis Repetto because he
Uh,
was sending around stuff that people didn't want to see. And there was a potential like physical interaction that was unwanted. And so
yeah.
when
We're
I,
talking about hot dog pictures here, people.
yeah, yeah. And not just pictures, video too, but
Seriously,
um,
video too? I
yeah,
didn't
there's
know that. I
videos
didn't know about
too.
the video. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really gross stuff. But anyway, like the reason why I ended up helping call the dude out is because I noticed right away that my boundaries were kind of getting pushed, and I didn't get anything from him because I stopped it. And when I started hearing that other people were getting stuff, I was like, dude, we need to do something about this. Like, I want to help people. We can't have like someone running around in this kind of like trauma circles, causing more trauma to people. So that happened, and slowly things started getting messier and messier, and I did what I could. I put out resources. I told people I could help them if they needed help, but that was all I could do, really. And so I kind of distanced myself from all that, and then other stuff started happening in the scene. DOA was causing more issues. Um, and so I backed off from the scene really far. Like I basically unsubbed from almost the entirety of the community. Um, and it's not like I hate anybody. It's just it was too much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
People were too much. And all of a sudden, he starts running through all of his friends, his supposed friends, people that I'm friends with, that were doing nothing but being nice and supportive when he didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And I didn't try and like make them stop being friends with him. I was like, you know what? It's all on, people if they want to do what they want to do. So he ran through all of his friends. And all of a sudden, I don't know why he decided that the Louis Repetto thing needed to come back on his brain, but it did. And then because I went live that first time with Shannon from Chicago, and he hates Shannon and thinks Shannon is a liar, he started telling people that I falsely accuse people of graping.
So basically, it's guilt by association.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he knew exactly how to get a hold of me.
yeah.
I was before he came on the scene, I was like Laura's first mod. Like my best friend was one of his friends. He knew how to get a hold of me. He's a dumbass. Like he'd wanted to always do this in public, and I'm like, no, I know how you are. Like I don't trust him, and didn't trust, like, if he goes off on people, I'm like, no, I don't want to be screamed at. And like, I answered all his fucking questions. The evidence is out there. Everything that I've said, I've never once changed anything. It's all out there.
Well, look, Mandy, evidence doesn't matter on that side
No.
of things. It
And
never.
so instead, he doesn't give a shit about victims. If you cared about victims, you wouldn't go and start victimizing other people at the same time.
100%. Like, look, he's currently doing it with Becky. Yesterday, he went off on Becky, how he's going to scrub her off the internet. It sounds like a threat to me. I have to listen to the actual audio, and I already put in my email to DOS. Hopefully, DOS will send me the unedited video so I can listen for myself. But it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's almost as if he planned this whole thing, Mandy.
It feels like it. If and I don't know, like I don't know how I think he is manipulative in my opinion. But I don't know how far in advance he thinks of things. Sometimes I think he's just so manic. He just throws shit at the wall to see where it bounces.
I agree with that.
And so, like, I mean, I knew this fucking day would come. I knew it. I was like, even if I'm not his friend, he's gonna find eventually something to pick on me about.
Yeah.
And to be falsely, like, to have someone say I falsely accuse not just one, but multiple people of graping. And I'm like, that is so disgusting to me.
So
like, how dare you?
let me break this down for everybody. You're talking about Louis Repetto, right? I very
Yeah.
briefly spoke because I don't have as much knowledge as other people, but I have enough to know certain things. Okay, these are allegations, right? There's nothing that's been proven in court, all that stuff. But here's my perspective. Any man or woman, this extends both, or anything in between, right? Any person that sends another person unsolicited sexually charged pictures that they didn't ask for is doing a wrong thing. So I'm with you, Mandy. I don't understand why he simps for that guy so fucking hard, right? Especially,
and I'm not even the one who came out and said he was a rapist. That was other people.
Right. Well,
I think a lot of the things he does is just to piss people off. He knew this would piss people off. I think.
Well, and they're
he rage baited me. Oh my god, you guys! He rage baited me, and I took it, and I felt so stupid for taking the rage bait. But the first night he went on after me, I was on the phone with my friend Summer, and she was like, "Oh my god, are you sitting down?" And then she told me.
Is this the summer that we all know? The summer that we all know, Mandy? The
Summer Savage.
Okay, yeah, it's a different one, but
yes, with Summer and Doctor Who Heather.
Okay.
And so when I looked, it was a thumbnail of one of my friends naked. It was for a project. So I have like a Tumblr. I don't care that people know that. I'm a photographer. And there's a project that I have on there, but it's not anywhere. So he was specifically looking and searching my name to be able to find that. So it was a thumbnail of that. And so that wasn't even censored. And then I was sent a clip of that video where he like runs through the pictures, and there's even one of me, and he forgot to put his thumb over some of it. And it's privated now, but he showed naked pictures of me and my friend on YouTube, which is not allowed.
Yeah.
And he did this to rage bait me, and I fucking took it.
Yeah,
but I was angry. I was like, how fucking dare you? Like, what?
Why would you do that? Like, that's total bullshit. By the way, that's your art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's yours. You own that. So not only could you hit him with a copyright, the nudity, sometimes you can get away with it on YouTube if it's it depends on how he labeled that stream, because if he put entertainment, unfortunately there's nothing you can do, right? Because it's not entertainment, education, I'm sorry. there is nudity on YouTube. I don't know if people knew this. There is nudity that YouTube will not get rid of. I mean, think about it. Like National Geographic has nudity. Uh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
YouTube feels the same way about nudity as long as it's not done for sexualized purposes. But I know what his purpose was, Mandy. Like,
Yeah.
there's no ifs,
Yeah.
ands, or buts about it. It's ridiculous, you know. But you know how we combat it on this show?
Hmm.
We laugh at him quite a bit, Mandy.
Yeah, like,
And
I'm totally fine. Like, yeah, it was a weekend of, like, spiraling a bit for myself, unfortunately, but, I'm fine. I have support. He has nobody.
yeah, yeah.
No, he's
Well,
losing everybody.
I always say it, Mandy, and I don't know, maybe you can add to this because a lot of people I say this to understand it when I say it. We have friendships over here. Over there, you have uneasy alliances, and that's what I see, and nobody can convince me otherwise because I've seen it
Oh,
firsthand.
someone yes, Beachcomber. You're exactly right. He's using Louis for his Scientology lawsuit. Louis was married to Jennifer, and they both have info. Plus, he will turn on Louis for his crimes in Scientology.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, well, there you go. All right, like I said, we like to laugh here on the show. Hopefully, this will make all of you laugh. This is breaking news from APL 5.
Hello, this is Marcia Meadows with KPL 5 News Radio. We have a breaking news story in Jenkintown where apparently a big boofing raid has happened. Let's go out to our correspondent, Jack Johnson. Jack, what's going on out there?
Hello, this is Jack Johnson with KPL 5 News Radio. At 12 midnight last night, the Jenkintown Police Department conducted a raid. And folks, it wasn't any kind of raid. No, this raid was to bust a boofing ring. Apparently, a man living out of a derelict RV has been selling boofing materials, from condoms to funnels and all kinds of paraphernalia in between. I talked to the chief of police of Jenkintown Police Station, and here is what the chief had to say.
Yes, I'm Officer Bangkok, Chief of Police for the city of Jenkintown. As we were tipped off about this case, we have busted a man by the name of Man Bear Pig, is solely responsible for the thing craze that is happening here in Jenkintown. Then we busted Man Bear Pig. We found all types of drugs, including ketamine, and jars of X-Lax. We don't know what that's for. Man Bear Pig is at the police station, under arrest, being interrogated and fumigated. He stinks like hell. Keeps saying something about a sovereign citizen and that he has rights and he doesn't belong here. But this is Jenkintown. And, well, people like him have no rights. In fact, we're going to be locking him up for a very long time.
And trust me, folks, Jenkintown is not the place anybody wants to be in prison or jail. I was able to interview a witness, a person who has done some dealings with Man Bear Pig. He goes by the name of Monty Jackson, but everybody knows him as 3-Card Monty. And here is what 3-Card had to say.
Like, yeah, man, I used to do a lot of dealings with Man Bear Pig. Yeah, man, he had the good stuff, man, the good boofing materials, man. It was far out and groovy, man, and he would just drive around town like the ice cream truck, man, but selling boofing materials, man. Crazy thing, man. Not only was he selling to adults, man, but he was selling it to the high school kids, man, and that's where 3-Card has a problem, man. 3-Card don't like selling drugs to high school kids, man. I got problems with that. But Man Bear Pig, he kept insisting on it, man. He kept telling me I have to do it, man. There's money in it, man. But my conscience, man, just wouldn't let it sit, man. I decided to make a move, man. I called the police. I turned the motherfucker in, man. Son of a bitch, man. He ain't selling none of his boofing stuff to kids, man. He can boof all he wants, man, but leave the kids out of it, man. I mean, this guy's so hardcore, man. I seen him boofing with a dog one time. Yeah, man. I seen him and this dog sitting around the corner, man. They both had funnels up their asses, man. They were pouring drugs down their asses, man. It was quite literally, man, getting a dog high, man. I think the dog was named Trixie or Foxy or something like that, man. But yeah, man, he was boofing the dog, man. It was bad. It was bad. No, man, 3-card, man. 3-card don't do that shit, man. 3-card don't boof dogs, man. I don't get dogs high, man. Dog's a man's best friend, man. What the hell? Dude's so nasty and vile, man. He stinks, man. You can smell him coming a mile away, man. The flies circle him, man. They swarm him. They follow him. Wherever he goes, man, he has a flock of flies, man. That's why we call him the flock of flies. You've heard of that song, you know, that group, you know, Flock of Seagulls, man. Man Bear Pig, man, he's the flock of flies. Son of a bitch, he still owes me money, man. I'm glad I turned the son of a bitch in, man. I hope they lock his ass up for a very long time. Son of a bitch.
And that was the interview, folks. That was all that I could get out of 3-card Monty. He said he had to go. He said it was important. And the next thing I noticed, I seen him at the hardware store buying a funnel. Back to you, Marcia.
My, oh my, Jack. That is very interesting. And to think that this guy was
Oh,
What's going on, man?
what the hell?
Video. Oh my God. KPL 5 News has been taken down. And
Damn. What
shit.
the hell's going on?
I don't know, man.
Hey, I'm getting I just got a text message from
Yeah.
KPL 5.
All right.
They're making a statement here. It says, due to the copyright strike against KPL 5 News Radio by Man Bear Pig, we will be off air for a short period of time while we fight this strike. We will return better than ever. Remember, he who shoves a funnel up their ass is a dumbass with a full mouth. And that is KPL 5's statement.
Is that an official KPL 5 statement?
Yeah, it had their letterhead on it and everything, dude.
Wow, man.
Uh.
I didn't know text had letterheads, man, but that's cool, man. I'm glad you
Well,
got
hey,
that.
mine, maybe it was a fax. I don't know.
A fax through your phone. Okay.
No, I got the paper.
Oh, you got the paper. I got
Yeah.
you. Okay.
I
Well,
was
there
reading
you
off
go.
a sheet of paper that came
Oh,
off.
I thought you were reading a text, Dougie.
Okay, I forgive me. I said the wrong word. I'm a liar.
How dare.
I know, man. You might as well just kick me off the show, man.
Well, you know, I am an investigative journalist. So I gotta get the facts straight, man. You know? I do like the fact that 3-card Monty called him a motherfucker. That was fun.
Yeah, I guess he's pretty mad.
And I hope we get KPL 5 back real soon, man. So that's see, these are tactics. Before you got on, Mandy, we were talking about like first of all, desperation is a stinky cologne, man. I mean, it reeks of desperation. If you're lashing out, I mean, first of all, he likes to target women, Mandy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that. Like, there's a lot of women that he goes after. Right. And by the way, I don't think that it was coincidence that he didn't cover up the nudity in your art, Andy. Not a coincidence, right? At all. He got away with it, which I don't know how. I mean, I wished I would have known about that, Mandy, because boy, oh boy, would that have been not allowed, right?
Yeah, it was the first video that he did. So you want to know what the part that really sent me spiraling, unfortunately?
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Go for it, Mandy.
So he did a dive into me, and I remember hearing him grift his audience to basically do give him money to do these background checks on people.
Which, by the way, is illegal. Not even the police are allowed to do that.
So he is using Truth Finder, and the way these sites work is even if your shit is expunged or whatever, it's been archived, and
Mm.
so anybody can go and look for your information.
Mhm.
So he did that, and he put it all onto a stream, and the one thing that he pulled was the fact that I was in a lawsuit years ago by someone who is a predator. And he purposefully was reading the court paperwork wrong, but the problem was he was using everybody's real names. I was sued along with a person that this guy hurt and another one of our friends. And even though it's public information, he used that against me and put a lot of people in harm's way by putting their real names out there. Like,
Yeah, this really sucks, Mandy, and this is the part where it's hard to accept for a lot of people. I'm very familiar with cases and a lot of laws here locally in the Denver area and the state of Colorado. Um, when people bring litigation forward, right? It becomes public knowledge at that point. I mean, anybody can go into any trial as long as it's like publicly accessible. You know, you can't just go into a closed trial. Like for instance, if there's a high profile murder trial, right? You can't just you can't just waltz in. And this sucks for victims. It really does. And I wish there were a different type of laws to um, for everybody involved, at least at first. I believe like most cases um, should be at least sealed while they're adjudicated and probably a little while after. You know what I mean? Because there's a
mhm.
lot of sensitive information, especially when
Oh,
it
yeah.
comes to something like that, right? Like you don't nobody wants to be doxxed.
And I got wind that not only did he do this,
Mm.
he did try and contact that guy because he wanted to bring him onto his stream.
And you're talking about somebody that was victimizing all of you by bringing
Yep.
this lawsuit up. Yeah. Well, this is the MO. Look at what he's doing with Louis Repetto. Here's the thing. I think Louis Repetto is a pig. I don't you know, he allegedly raped people. That was the allegations coming from other people. There's never been, as far as I can see, there's never been any cases brought against him. He's never been in jail for that, all of that. But
Yeah.
the fact that he's willing to send unsolicited dick
Uh-huh.
pics
Yeah.
to people says everything you need to know about that guy. He's a piece of shit.
And the
Okay?
stuff that DOA was doing makes it harder for victims to come forward or want to talk at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Gina is in chat. Gina, I responded to your email. I know it was a little bit late, but I will well, just look at my email, Gina. I don't want to air out any stuff over the air. It is disturbing, Anna from Canada. Here's the thing. We did a survivor week, Mandy, and I know you were
Yeah.
interested in coming up that week, but it
I
may
was sick that week.
yeah, you might have been sick, or maybe it was a little too traumatizing. There have been a few people that said, "Look, MLH, I would love to go up, or I would love to share my story with you, or whatever." But this stuff is traumatizing, right? It's not.
Mhm.
This is real life we're talking about here, right? I've
Mhm.
I've chronicled my own personal journey with this man bear pig. Emphasis on the pig because I view him as a pig. I don't view him as a man. Um, he's done uh, unconscionable things to one of my dearest friends and another friend of mine, Becky, that he continues to try to re-victimize over and over and over again, right? But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This channel is strong, right? And this channel is a safe space for everybody. And I mean everybody. So if people want to come in here and they want to start trouble with the victims and the survivors of Man Bear Pig, it ain't gonna happen, right? I have very specific instructions. The rules are at the bottom of the screen, and if I feel you're in any way trying to shame or discredit or try to put someone down that's been in a position of feeling like they're powerless, I will make you powerless on this channel, and it ain't gonna happen, right? And for everybody else, we're all strong. See, before this channel, everybody was afraid of Man Bear Pig because he was bold and he, made these high declaration. But one thing Man Bear Pig failed to realize that there are some people like myself that were never afraid,
Mm-hmm.
right? I was never afraid of you, Man Bear Pig. And I waited and waited under very specific instructions from Ellie. Ellie begged me, I don't want you to do anything on air. I have to take care of this on my own. And I respected her. I respected her until one day I thought of an idea and I was like, you know what? Sometimes, sometimes a man has to take up for his friends and family. And this was one of those times. And I said, enough is enough. We're going to do things differently here. We're going to turn the tables on Man Bear Pig. And that's what he doesn't like. He's a little child,
Yep.
right? He's a
He
little
really is a toddler.
He's a toddler, and look at this picture. This is fairly accurate representation that Dougie has here. This is him in a nutshell, right? He's a balding, overweight, middle-aged man, right?
Uh-huh.
That is trying to cling on to some type of youth or feelings or puberty or whatever the fuck he's trying to hold on to. And you know what? He's losing control
Yep.
because more and more people are speaking out. And I'm very proud of the fact that we've had tons of people come up here or send me their stories or talk to me in private about the things that he's done because they were too ashamed of what happened to them. Well, I'm here to tell everybody nobody has to be ashamed here anymore because this guy is just that. He's he's a loser and he just keeps on losing and he's going to continue to lose in life.
Yeah.
He's slippery. There's no doubt about that. But even a slippery pig gets caught eventually. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Have you
He
ever seen
chooses to be homeless. He chooses
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't get there by accident or by hardship. Like
No.
what?
Right. Right. And it's not like he grew up in the hood, right? I grew up in a rough neighborhood, right? Very rough neighborhood. He can't claim to have the street sense like I do. He can't claim to have the book sense like I do. He can't claim any of that. And I'm telling you, there will be a day when the reckoning comes for him, whether it's now, next year, the year after, whatever. He's going to end up in jail. One way or another, he's going to end up behind bars because this type of behavior eventually gets you caught. Criminal behavior begets criminal behavior. And look, I come from the 1A community, right? And a lot of those people are wackadoos, man. I can tell you straight up. A lot of the people in the 1A community, as far as like the people that are that are making content, they try to make themselves like something that they're not. They, will be they'll do outrageous things to get attention, and a lot of them do, right? A lot of them have channels that are 100,000, 200,000 subscribers strong because people want to see the train wreck. And here's the thing, Man Bear Pig wants that attention, but he just can't quite get there. He's a failure, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've earned every single one of my subscriptions, right? Everybody that clicks that subscribe button, the thing that I always tell them is I not only want to earn your subscription, I want to keep it, right? And I built it from the ground up. I've never had to pay for subscribers. I've never had to do stupidly outlandish things in order to get people to watch. I just do what I do. If you're genuine, people will recognize it. and more people are recognizing that Man Bear Pig is not genuine. By the way, he says he wants to get his channels back, right? This is a bold out and out lie. Okay? He still has his main channel on private because he got multiple strikes on him, and he's waiting for those strikes to leave so that he can triumphantly claim, "Oh, everybody, I got my main channel back." Right? So if anybody's expecting him to all of a sudden not have any channels, he's still got one waiting in the wings. Right? He's a fucking liar and a con man.
What did you say?
I said he's a liar and a con man. Liar, liar. Mandy's apparently flipping her laundry, so we'll give them a second. Chris, he says he weaponizes Josiah to attack for him. Josiah is too stupid to not see it. I don't think it's that Josiah is too stupid. It's just Josiah is never in the right frame of mind. Chris,
Yeah.
that's the thing. He made a new account. Yeah, now he's the Lord of the Gadflies, which is something that we need to talk about too.
The Gadflies. He's a wow.
Yeah, yeah.
He is the flock of flies.
Yeah, his witness list is getting as big as Tiny's. However, he keeps intimidating those witnesses. Well, it's like whatever, and feel free. Cankle bracelet, Cinderella says, go fencing and it will tell whatever he is without a cankle bracelet. Starlink sees all. Well, whatever. He got 2 strikes on his main channel and told his chat he took it down to save it from a third. Yeah, that's right, Drifter. Can you email me about that? Channel info. Mrs. J, email me on what you need. I'm not understanding what you're talking about there. Email me on what you need and I'll do the best that I can. I can't promise anything, Mrs. J, but if it's info that I have that's public, I'll give it to you. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna give you any of my trade secrets or stuff like that. But I'm pretty accommodating. I mean, I am pretty busy, but I think I have time today. If you email me now, Mrs. J, I have time right after the show. I'll go ahead and try to help you out with what you need. Gadfly's main source of food is literally bullshit, cow feces. Yes, that's true. Gadflies are icky. The reason that he used that, his channel is hidden. Yes, that's the main channel. I forget what he called it. It's not the lore because he changed the lore into Lord of the Gadflies.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay, cool, Mandy. I don't know. Do you remember? Does anybody remember what the main channel was? Because that'll be making a return very soon. I can assure you.
Are you talking about the iconoclastic?
Iconoclasto Gypsy or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Legal Wars. Yeah, I think that Legal Wars, I believe, is the one that got taken down, Jojo.
Yeah.
There was a main one, and I think Mandy hit it on the head. I think
I thought his main one wasn't it Lore of DOA?
No.
He made that one after he came to LA.
Yeah. There's another one called I think you're right. But he called it something else. I don't think it was Legal Wars. I can't remember what he called it. It was Defender of Ants.
It was just Defender of Ants.
Yeah. Because it's weird because Dad Ant actually owns the copyright on YouTube to Defender of Ants.
I heard about that.
Oh, and I'm sure it's just eating him up.
No, it's the real Defender of Ants is Dad Ant.
So, guys, I was warned pretty much day one when he got into LA when I was modding in Laura's chat. It was the day that he helped her out.
Yeah.
And I immediately was getting warnings in her chat, and I was like, okay, well, I'll let her know. But I mean, Laura's her own person. Everybody's their own person. And I don't know who this guy is. So I'm not going to assume things or jump to conclusions. But I did look him up when I was warned, and I saw a trail of things where I'm like, he doesn't sound like, a winner of a dude, but I still don't know him. So there's not much I can do other than be like, hey, I was warned of this guy. Do what you want with this. I don't control anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to control anyone.
No, and look, like there were plenty of people that came on to my channel to say, "Hey, this guy is bad news and all this." But what am I to do? Vet every single person? I mean, I have, over 6,000 people on subscribed, almost over 6,500 now, I believe.
And we're
So,
all just faces or voices on the internet. It's hard to really gauge fully who a person is or what's, going on.
yeah, yeah. So it's not exactly an easy thing to do, but you quickly find out, right? You quickly find out who this guy is, and it's a
I didn't know the extent of it until after, he started really going after me. That's when I really started hearing things.
it's a real pattern of behavior. It's disturbing is what it is. And he talks about like this Netflix documentary thing. I actually might do the documentary myself, but it won't paint a flattering picture. I'll be as unbiased as I can, but how unbiased can you be when all you have is a trail of fucking victims and survivors that have been through the bullshit? It's like and run through the mud. Your name can only be stomped on so much before you start taking umbrage to that. Mary Gosler, welcome on in. Nice to have you here. Southern Hunter, I think I mentioned you before. Mrs. J, thank you for being here. Nonfic says, does Man Bear Pig really think that praying is going to get people to be on his side and confess they were wrong? And he is right. Well, here's the thing, Nonfic. I know that prayer was disingenuous. I did get a chance to see that.
Wait, he
And
prayed?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, he prayed on
But
stream.
What?
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
it was an
Sorry, guys, but like, what
antagonistic
the fuck?
prayer is what it was.
That is hilarious. Sorry. That was the funniest thing I've heard all day.
Yeah, a
Parade.
non-man of God praying, but he did it in a very condescending way, Dougie.
Yeah,
He
he
was
did.
like
Praying for the ex-Scientologists to realize the errors of their ways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was disgustingly gross,
Yeah.
and it was a whole mockery. And
Yeah. Hey Mandy, I know
it
this
was
is a weird
blasphemy.
yeah, I know this is a weird question, but do you like Japanese animation at all?
Do I ever?
Okay. I do too. Mostly old school stuff, but there's some like newer stuff. I mean, I don't know if this is really
I'm a
considered.
big Death Note
Oh, I
fan.
like Death Note. Death Note's a cool series.
And currently Chainsaw Man.
I haven't seen that. I need to watch that.
It's so good. And then
Um,
they just had a movie come out in the theater and I went and saw it in the theater.
oh, sweet, very cool. The Japanese animation movies are killing it at the theater, by the way, man. They're really doing good. But there's it's on Netflix. It's called Castlevania. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, I've seen parts of it. I haven't sat down and watched the whole thing, but I know that it is good.
I love it. I love both seasons. I think there's 2 or 3, maybe even 4. I don't know. I don't remember. I've seen it all. But the first season is probably my favorite. The 4th episode is called Monument. And I'm getting to a point here about prayer. So trust me, I'm going to tie this in.
Hmm.
So at the end of Monument, right? Trevor and his and I can't remember her name, but anyways, there's this man and the woman. They're looking for this the savior, so that they can join forces and defeat Dracula's minions, basically, right? So Trevor and the vampire, his name is Alucard, which is Dracula spelled backwards. I don't know. It's a whole Castlevania game thing. If people have played that back in the day, but they have this salacious battle at the end, right? I mean, Trevor's got his whip going, and the vampire's got a sword, and they're just going back and forth, and all of a sudden it gets to a point where the vampire gets Trevor, and he's about ready to bite him, and he's like, he says some words, and Trevor looks at him, Oh, I know what it is. Alucard says to Trevor, you know, do you have any last prayers you want to do? And he's like, yes, dear Lord. And he's being very condescending. And this is exactly what Man Bear Pig reminded me. You know, please don't let my tunic get blood on it or something. And then all of a sudden you see that Trevor has his dagger about ready to stab Alucard in the heart, which would obviously end his life. It's a great scene in a great series and beautifully animated, by the way. But
Oh yeah, the imagery, the animation, the drawing. Oh, so good.
it's really,
So
really
good.
good. But the point being is he was being very condescending and like you said, Dougie, very blasphemous. And
Yeah.
that's the point. I think that's what Man Bear Pig was going for, is in order to kind of piss a lot of people off, right?
Yeah,
And
but he doesn't realize he's pissing the wrong one off.
yeah, Cinderella says sacrilegious. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm not into religion at all, or the Christian God. I have my own like spirituality that I have found because I come from a religious culty background.
yeah,
That's how I also ended up kind of in this space
yeah,
with the anti-Scientology stuff, because I've been wanting to fight Scientology for a very long time, and I thought that I finally found like like yeah, we were strong in the beginning.
yeah,
And you know what changed?
yeah, yeah,
DOA.
yeah. As soon as he came, it just
Everything
right.
fucking
Yeah,
changed, yo.
yeah. Dougie and I talk about this quite often, Mandy. Where would the movement be today if DOA never showed up? It would have been way bigger. It
Because
would have been
I'm still friends with a lot of those people that were out there to begin with,
yeah,
and they all drifted away because of DOA. They
Yeah,
did not want to be in his crosshairs. They didn't want
yeah.
to be near him.
yeah. Well, look what happened to a lot of people. They got shooed away because of this one guy, you know, and it's like
He
that's what
quite
we're doing
literally
here.
destroyed a whole movement.
Yeah. That's what we're
You know, and not only did it affect the LA area, but it affected it all through the United
Ripple
States.
effect. Yep.
Yeah, it
Super
was.
ripple effect.
and
Yeah.
see that's what this channel is doing. We're slowly
Even people stopped streaming because of him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're slowly starting to rebuild that back. You know, whether or not it's still on the
I don't
internet,
like saying that, rebuilding it back. I like to say we're starting new,
starting new.
because rebuilding on top of shit is just, it's disgusting. I wouldn't want to build on top of his shit. Let's just start over. Let's just start over, fresh start. He's not even in there. And I think they're better off just doing that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have something that I need to just say really quickly, because I'm sitting here shaking, and I don't want to get all mushy. I don't want to get super mushy, but I want to just say, like, I knew I had support when the shit started going down with me, because I have some really great friends that I've made out of this movement, that behind the scenes we talk literally fucking every day, and people also that have been hurt by DOA. And but when people started coming to me and telling me that what he did was really wrong, like
Yeah. It's
fuck.
okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay,
It's
man.
just like, thank you, all of you. Like, I'm sorry that like he has hurt so many people, but like really I feel like we've all become a bit stronger
Yeah.
because of it, because we kind of know that who has our backs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, Mandy, you have you have support on this channel. Everybody in chat's been, just very, very supportive. And I mean, you know how I feel. I think we've contacted each other on email before.
Hmm.
This is the first time I've ever talked to you, which is odd. Usually,
Well, we
usually
talked a little bit on the phone that one day.
I do remember that. Yeah. See, I talk to a lot of people, Mandy. I'm sorry.
I
I,
know.
but yeah,
He's a social slut. Don't mind him.
yeah, I guess you could put it that way, Dougie. I mean, but I'm pretty selective on who I talk
Well,
to because you'd
even
be
sluts can be selective,
you
dude.
son of a bitch. I think that I don't know. I think like Dougie is right. Like this is a new dawn, right? And nobody. I think. Look, before. I mean, he was very imposing, right? He's an imposing,
Yeah.
suffocating figure, right? But I think that,
Suffocating. Yeah.
yeah,
Suffocating.
I think this,
Insufferable.
yeah, I think this channel, right? This channel here, um, has shown the light, the way to combat all of this nonsense, right?
I believe that. I
None
believe
of us,
we've accomplished that.
none of us, none of us are afraid of him anymore. And this is this is a great accomplishment, and this is something I'm very proud of all of my subscribers for. I'm proud of all the panelists that we've had on, including Kitty, Dougie, Flea, Nami, Becky, of course. Like we've built something based on trust and friendship here, and everybody knows that I put out my email address like almost every stream because I actually care about people in general because in general, I think people are good. I've discussed this on air and off air. Dougie, how many times have I said it to you that I truly believe that the vast majority of people in this world are good? Otherwise, we wouldn't be here as a
Yeah.
species, right? We'd be a lawless, everybody killing everybody and causing problems. That's just not human nature.
Yeah.
Human nature, for the most part, is being
Can I
kind.
say something here when you're done there?
Yeah. Human nature is being kind. Human nature is understanding because we've pretty much all been there through the ringer, Go ahead, Dougie.
Well, I got something to say. And it's about MLH's how giving he is and caring he is. I've been dealing with an awful lot. I'm sure many of you probably know, with the passing of my parents or my mom and my dad with his dementia and stuff and having to be put in a home for now. And, it's like I've lost both my parents basically at the same time. And just a combination of just a lot of stress, a lot of things going on, health issues and stuff like that. And MLH has always been there as a friend, as a person. I've never even had to like come to him and ask him for help. He offers it freely. And I tend to be, and MLH will tell you this about me. I don't like to take help. Yeah, okay, my pride kind of gets in the way. I've always prided myself of being able to take care of myself, do for my family. That was how I was raised. That's what a man's supposed to do. And so when I'm not doing that, it kind of makes me feel, like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. But it's just what I'm saying is, he's a very giving person to a fault. And I think anybody that really knows him, I know the crew will say that about him. I know Flea will say that about him. I know Becky will say that about him. I know Nami will say that about him.
Amongst other things.
Well, yeah, we tease him and stuff, but all the teasing and stuff we do, it's all out of respect and love. We never say anything on here towards each other where it's in a hurtful, spiteful way. We're different here. We function differently here. We actually care about each other. And yeah, even when we've had some disruptions behind the scenes where there's been some conflict, we don't talk about it. We keep it out because that's what you do. That's what you do. It's the respectful thing to do. And we stay out of that. Now, if that happened in the other side, oh, the bad actor and everything, that person would just be constantly being hounded to this very day. And we've seen that happen, but no, we don't do that here. And that's one thing I have always respected about MLH. I've always respected about this crew and group is that we do care about each other. And Mandy, we're here, each one of us, and I know this for a fact because I've listened to each one of us state this on air, that the reason that we are doing what we are doing is because of people like you who have suffered because of this asshole and the things he's done. And he deserves everything that's coming his way. He deserves everything because he's put himself out there. He's harmed too many people, and there's a price to be paid for it now. And it's time to start paying up, fat man. It's time to start paying up, and you will pay. You will pay.
Yeah, he's not a mature adult. A mature adult would not go around on the fucking internet the way he is and needs to have everything out publicly and needs to give background checks on every. Dude, people are aware of what Scientology can do to people that protest them.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you gonna go pry into someone who doesn't want their real shit out there
Well,
and expose them?
There's a part of me, Mandy, and I've battled this in my mind a few times. I've gone both, I've flip-flopped on this. I do believe that at some time and at some point that Scientology got a hold of him and paid him to do some stuff to cause problems. I thoroughly believe that at Big Blue, when he got the restraining order and he had to leave and then everything started falling apart, I think Scientology got a hold of him. That's just my opinion. I don't have the facts to state that, but it just seems too fishy to me, to just how quickly he changed, how fast he changed. It just, I don't know. That's never sat.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it here, but yeah, I have some intel and some like theories that I've also shared with Emily.
That points down the same way of what I'm thinking, Mandy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
There's been many people behind the scenes chatting about that very thing.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. You just looking at it from the outside, piecing pieces together, it makes sense. That's the only way I can make sense of it, Mandy, is that.
Okay, side note, I have to, because I have to just scream with Fingy for a second. Yes, yes, and yes.
I have no idea what any of that meant. I'm glad you guys are happy. I know this
So,
is a K-pop thing or something.
BB is a Korean pop artist.
I knew it.
She is very, very pretty and bisexual.
Hey, it doesn't matter here. Trust me.
And I saw her very closely, like a few months ago, and I have some of what I filmed on my YouTube. So yes, Fingy, we're like thinking the same things. So Korea has this festival called Water Bomb, where literally everyone gets soaked, including the artists. Like they just spray everybody down.
That would be so fun.
Anyway, you should go look up BB. She's great.
Yeah. I might. I love beautiful women, no doubt. Okay.
I love Asian music.
I do too. I love the music too. It's really, really good.
I finally figured it out. Mandy's voice, who she reminds me of? Bernie.
Kind of, huh?
Yeah, it has that kind of soft,
Bubbly, soft. Yeah.
yeah, small, like a small person, not small person. Sorry about that, but forget it. I'm, you know what I
I'm
mean.
soft spoken.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, there
I have
you
a
soft
small,
spoken.
yeah.
Yeah, you
I have a
sound like
soft
you're
voice.
a small statured female, and I don't know, just
I'm not a female. My
go.
pronouns
Hey,
are
I
then.
they,
know. I'm
them.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
It's
know.
okay.
I seen that, and I'm sorry. I messed
Yeah.
up. I'm messing up. Shut up, Doug. Just shut up.
You know what I always tell Bernie? I always tell Bernie, remember Bernie, because she's like 4 foot gnome, right? She's tiny. She's 4'9".
I'm 5'8".
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit taller than you, but not by much. But she's really tiny. She's really, really tiny. And I always tell her, you're tiny but mighty. And she really is, and that's how I feel about all the people in our community. We don't have the biggest channel, but we're mighty, you know. Let me get caught up with chat here, and then we're gonna pretty much call it a day after our final thoughts. Paige says, comment, all a person with is this true, Paige? I don't see myself in this light. All a person with empathy has to do is listen to MLH's voice at a live action to see he's different than Man Bear Pig. Well, that I do know. I'm definitely different. Drifter War says, today we learned that trolls are only people who attack him. Otherwise, they are just friends supporting him by attacking others. Oh, well, double standard, which Rox points out. Fingy loves BB, apparently. Sally, I appreciate this compliment. Sally, she says, I love how MLH has created such a safe place for so many, and it's happened so organically. Yeah, it was out of necessity and out of love for this community. I mean, I know my channel kind of morphed from a hardcore 1A channel to an anti-Scientology channel to now we're all laughing on DT about one, dumb guy. But it is what it is, and this channel will forever morph. Oh shit, Dougie will
Oh
be
no.
he'll be back. Let me
Do
get
you want me to give my quick final thoughts?
yeah, let me get caught up on chat here, and I'll let you go first, Mandy, because you probably have stuff to do, and I do.
Yeah, I'm doing chores. And I have to edit
Um,
photos.
let's see. Chum is mighty in that he's covered in mites. Okay. Okay. Mandy, the Great Catsby, they them. Go right
Yes.
ahead. Your final thought.
Okay. So since we do have a lot of survivors of certain traumas and stuff in this community, if you have if you are a survivor of sexual assault stuff, you can go to survivors.org. It is a really good 5013. What is it? A 501?
501(c).
Yeah, they offer free support groups. They do art support groups. They do LGBTQ support groups. I've taken all of their support groups to see what it's like, and I love the people that work there. So that is a great resource, especially for people who can't afford therapy or have insurance or whatever. Like, free resources is what we need. So survivors.org is that site. And for me, I did put my channel in there for people who are asking. And I just like to play cozy games and react to music, especially K-pop.
What games
And
do you play? What games do you play, man?
I mostly play Sims 4. I've been a Sim player since day one.
Yeah, Bernie loves Sims. I need to get her a laptop so she can. I got her the console version, and she's like, "Nah, it ain't the same."
But I don't like the console version because you can't use cheat codes or
Yeah,
do mods or
yeah, you can't do
anything.
mods, can't do any of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and also Overwatch, and sometimes horror games.
Oh, I love horror games.
Yeah.
I beat Resident Evil Village not too long ago. That was scary.
Oh, nice. The Hubs is going back through Resident Evil 2 for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is pretty
I'm
good.
getting real nostalgic.
Yeah.
I only play Madden football, so
Yeah. I do have the college game that I haven't even opened up on the Xbox, Dougie. It's all brand new. I haven't
Oh,
even,
really?
yeah.
I
haven't
don't
played-
have my mine dates back. Mine's like, I think my Madden football still has Dan Marino playing, so it's old.
Mandy, I do do another podcast on Friday nights on this very channel called RP Grinders, and that's basically a show about mostly RPGs, Japanese RPGs, stuff like
Oh,
that.
nice.
But we talk, the second half of the show is the real fun part where we talk about pop culture and sometimes politics.
Nom, you're right. I don't think anybody's on here has ever seen my wrath, but actually no, that's not true. I did get wrathy around the Louis Repetto stuff, so maybe some of you saw me get wrathy, but
I like that word.
you
Get
freaking like are a predator or mess with children or whatever, like I will be on your fucking ass.
Yeah. Game.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Hold on.
Thank you everyone, and also if anybody's interested, I like to do art and chats on stream as well, so if anybody wants to ever just do art and chat,
I
hit
am
me
the
up.
artist formerly known as MLH. Now call me getting wrathy with it. I like that quite a bit.
You guys are great. Thank you so much for giving people space to speak and stuff.
For sure. Mandy, what can I don't want to point anybody towards your nudity or anything, but is there a Tumblr or a anything you want to shout out before we leave?
Well, I kind of stopped updating my Tumblr, so it's whatever. But my Instagrams are Mandy McGee photo, and then the Great Catsby one is Great Catsy, but there's an underscore in between.
Okay.
And at the end, I can type it in for people if they need it. But I have a link tree, so that on my YouTube there should be a link tree to that stuff as well. I feel like I'm pretty easy to find.
Yeah, your YouTube being the Great Catsby or Mandy?
Yes, Great Catsby underscore.
Okay, Great Catsby underscore. Make sure you check out the Mighty Mandy, who we loved having on. Thank you.
And it was nice getting to know you and meet you.
Yeah,
you as well.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever crossed paths. Have
I
we,
know. I don't think so.
Yeah. I cross paths with everybody. Just everybody knows who I am. I don't know why, but it does happen. All right, Dougie, your final thought, man.
Well, Ecuador, I guess, is kind of sounding pretty good right now. We got Reese, who's wanting to sell all of her personal belongings and move down there to be with Tommy and Tommy's brother. And it's going to bring her son along with her. Wow. When I heard that, it just totally blew me away. I know it has nothing to do with Man Bear Pig, but it does, because we did a week or whatever on her and their relationship. In fact, they even got married, if I remember right. Am I correct? Yeah. So wow. That says a lot. She doesn't care about her son like she claims that she does. And why would you move out of country, sell everything that you have, leave the home that you're living in that you're getting a good deal on because it's owned by her parents, so they're giving her a good deal, and she's going to get rid of. She's going to sell everything she has. That means selling all the stuff that people gave her money for to buy and donated to her. She's going to get rid of it all, and she's going to move down there to be with the man who abused her, like she said, and she's going to bring her son back into that. But this time they're going to be in some foreign country where probably female rights aren't quite up to par. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound like a wise choice to me.
Yeah.
I know that has nothing to do with that, but sorry.
No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I mean, your final thoughts are your final thoughts, Dougie. I'm not. Who am I, man?
You're just MLH. You're just the dude that owns the channel. So,
well, my final thoughts are: this is Dougie's last show, so it'll be a single show come Friday. No, just kidding. We're gonna do a show Friday. I really am thinking of taking a week or two off very shortly. I don't know. It can't be the 24th because that's when.
No, we got to do that. I think you're right. Doing it right after.
Yeah.
The rest of the week, because that is Thanksgiving. People are going to be traveling. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I think it's.
And I'm going to be busy doing my.
I mean, that just means I have to grip twice as hard these next couple of weeks, Dougie. You know, that's all that means to me, man. That's gotta fucking grip.
Just do some hate videos and make everybody mad and drama, and I'll send you money.
Yeah, see,
how it works for the Man Bear Pig.
I know. See, Buttercup is saying you need to, MLH. Well, she's saying that because she needs time off. That's what it is. Buttercup's like, I need time off, motherfucker. And, you know, you fucking go early today, you fucking piece of shit. You know,
Buttercup, I will tell you this. He will say he's taking time off.
I know.
But then he'll be like, hey Dougie, I'm getting ready to go live. You want to go live with me? I'm like, yeah, okay. But I thought you were taking the week off. Oh yeah, come on. So Buttercup, it's very loosely put. Time off.
Look, I will say this. I will give everybody else time off on DT, you know, whether it be Dougie or Becky or whoever, you know. But I will say that I will try. I mean, I have other things. I mean, Dougie knows this, man. I mean, I one time, I think I was talking to you. I got a text and I was like, I got to get out of here. You know, I got to go. You know, it was and I'm working on something really big in Denver right now. 5 kids were shot at a party. One of them died. Another one, oh man, it's a wild story that I want to bring to you, but I'm still wrapping my head around it. But there's a lot to be done. And coupled with, I got a little bit of money for homeless outreach. I'm waiting until I gather more money for that before I go out and do another run. Cause I mean, you know, someone, I don't want to say the donation that they did, but it was a smaller amount of money. So it's like, I can't, you know, I have to wait till I get some money before I go out there and do another one of those. But that was a super fun, live to do. You know, I always like doing that, but those are, it takes a bit to plan. Let's just put it that way. So anyways, I want to thank all the mods today. I know CBF did a great job. Buttercup held it down. Cricket Cinema was in there, and all the lurking mods. If
we have awesome mods.
Yeah, we really do. I want to thank everybody for joining today. I know today was a little bit more serious than normal, but sometimes that happens on the channel, and I just want to bring you guys the best possible content in the safest way possible. I know we've all dealt with a lot of bullshit with Man Bear Pig and threats and intimidation, but I'm not one to back down. I'm not, you know, one that he thinks he thinks he can intimidate women way more than men. You know, it's just, you know, it's he's finding out. He fucked around and now he's finding out that I'm not one to be pushed around. In YouTube land, I mean, I've been here way too long to worry about any of his stupid antics. And in real life, you know, I mean, I do have a lot of resources, and I'm not talking monetary because I'm not the richest person in the world. Cash App is great, Steeler fan, if you prefer. You know, it doesn't matter. Any of those links will help me out 100%. He is transphobic, and that's bullshit, man.
No.
So anyways, I just want to thank everybody for making this such a successful channel. I couldn't have done any of this without my panel mates, people like Dougie, and also with all of you. You know, it's been one hell of a ride, and we're continuing that ride. We're going to see Man Bear Pig trial to its conclusion, whatever that is. If it ends up being a plea deal, it ends up being a plea deal, whatever. But I'm dedicated to following through with that and seeing where that goes. I'm not going to be intimidated. I'm not going to back down. I will tell you guys, if I get any type of legal paperwork, it will be swiftly dealt with. You know, and all that. So anyways,
will it have the flushing noise behind it? Is that
yeah? Well, most likely, Dougie, is what's going to happen. All right. If you guys are struggling from your mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, or a counselor, but I do listen. Sometimes that does help. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, I want each and every one of you folks out there to remember that someone out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. It really could save your life. There's a 3-digit hotline in North America. The hotline number is 988. Please dial it if you're in trouble. You'll get immediate assistance. If you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice mental health help, and you'll get connected to someone that can help you out. That's all we got for today. We'll see you guys back on Friday. I really am truly going to try to take tomorrow off, y'all. So if you don't hear from me tomorrow, don't worry. I know I'm always, you know, doing something and on a live, usually on my days off, especially Thursday. But I really, really am going to try it because I need to decompress a little bit. But if we are not going to be on the week after the trial date, we'll let you guys know. Okay, I'll either do a post or whatever. And I do plan on having a members only live stream at some point this month. So members, I know I know last month I got one in on Halloween, and we will do something similar because I think we're going to have a continuation of the Halloween one, plus do a little bit of Thanksgiving stream, maybe not on Thanksgiving, but nonetheless, I wish you all the best. Okay. I mean, take care of yourself, take care of others, and we'll see you guys on Friday. Later.
And remember,
yeah. Liar, liar.
Y'all have a great day and see you Friday.
Dougie's last day was today.
Yes, thank God. It finally went through. I'm a free man.
Yeah. Later, everybody.
I'll Thursday. You'll see me on Nami's channel. I'm gonna be going over there for
on Nami's. There you go.